It's Tuesday Hoops. Up next, the two-way terror Andrew Bogut and the Milwaukee Bucks go up against the Atlanta Hawks and the rugged 6'10 center out of Florida, Al Horford. Coming right up.
And there's a shot at Joe Johnson as he prepares to do battle. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Good Tuesday morning. Let's get this day started out right with the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Ilyasova and Bogut, they're inside. John Salmons and Corey Maggette fill out the wings, and Jennings. And for the Hawks, Joe Johnson and Josh Smith at the forward slots. Crawford out there with Teague and Horford. Something you notice when you watch the Hawks, Clark, they might be one of the best teams at switching on screens, which takes a lot of discipline, a lot of communication.
We've talked about the athleticism of the Hawks wings, and that makes it very conducive to switching defensively. And you've got guys that are similar size and also move their feet well. So I thought the Hawks did a good job with their defensive schemes in getting up into people and taking advantage of that athleticism.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Scott Skiles for just a moment. He thinks the biggest battle for them is simply finding the space to operate effectively on offense. He said this is a team that plays so tight defensively that you can feel like you don't have room to breathe. The only way to exploit that is with motion off the ball and efficient passing. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris.
It's really a mindset, Kevin. You want to get into your defensive groove and find a way to stay there for the full game.
Smith cans it from in close. Here's Jennings. Here's Bogut. Drops it in from 12 feet. Here's Crawford.
Bogut's low post game is really starting to round into form. I mean, the Bucks did a really good job of getting him touches and getting him involved offensively last year.
Crawford's shot is good. Here's Jennings. Wow, 3.5 minutes left in the first. Easy shot, and he hits the jump shot.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
And the Hawks with possession. Crawford outside. Smith left side. Johnson outside. 4 on the clock. Fades back. And Atlanta again with the bucket. Clark, one area, though, where Bogut has room to grow, getting to the free throw line and knocking him down.
Yeah, just over 2 free throws made per game on only around 63% shooting. That's not good enough.
Here is Jennings. Bogut backing him down. Jennings kicks to Bogut. Nice finish on the alley-oop. Bogut's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, these guys have a terrific feel for each other. You have to in order to make plays like that.
Don't you think you can tell that they love being on the court together?
Boy, they're having a good time.
So it's Milwaukee now. They trail by 1. Doubled by Smith. Here's Maggette, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Here's Teague. 2:12 left in the first quarter. Smith left side. Again, the Hawks score. Here is Jennings. For 3, and that is good. Jennings has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to. You know, Kevin, with the healthy Bogut last year, I think the Bucks...
And he puts it down with authority. Spike slam cam for another angle.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Baamute's checked in for the Bucks. Julian comes in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Dooling.
Keon Dooling.
1:28 left in the first. Here's Mbamute. Here's Maggette. And good with the shot. And the whistle blows for the contact and a chance for one more.
First personal foul, teams first.
Some interesting stats start to pop up when you look at the Hawks. They played the fourth slowest paced in the league last year. That kind of surprises me with all their athleticism.
Me too, Kevin. I mean, you would think they would be much more committed to playing at a faster pace, especially since they've got so many guys that would seem to thrive in that kind of offense.
The shot's good from Smith.
You have to block this guy out, Kevin. He's just too active on the boards to be left alone.
Mbamute with it. Bogut backing him down. Nice fake up and under. Bogut's got 6. Back to the Hawks pace that we saw last year. Why switch to a slower offense then?
Well, I think part of it was it helped them maybe limit turnovers. Sometimes teams aren't capable of playing efficiently and fast. And overall, because they are a young team, maybe a slower pace kept the turnovers down.
But you'll take energy anytime you can get it, won't you?
Yeah, I think I would. Yes, sir.
And here is Johnson after the three-pointer from Jamal Crawford. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Here's Dooling. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee. Horford with it. The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, it looks like we're going to be going back and forth with these threes all game long. I'm down.
And so the end of one sees some big buckets. Hawks ahead, up by 2.
They're making the extra pass and finding guys for open looks. I love the discipline they've shown in their offense so far.
And we'll get back to the action right after this. Close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Here's Jennings. Smith and Horford at the 4 and the 5. Teague out there with Crawford and Johnson. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And Mbamute. Here's Red. It's hauled in by Smith. Here's a guy you know, Clark, Michael Red, returning from knee injury last season when he re-tore his ACL and unfortunately his MCL as well.
Yeah, I felt so bad for Michael. He and I are fairly close. I get to see him quite a bit during the summer in Columbus. Frustrating, scary, disappointing, disheartening. Now you have to wonder, but I know Mike when I know how hard he's going to work, so I don't doubt that he'll come back in good fashion and ready to finish his career in a strong way, however much longer it's going to last.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, if you didn't already know it, John Selmans is one cool customer. Coach Scott Skiles said he's a steady influence. He's not going to get rattled out there. He's unflappable, I guess is the word that comes to mind. Yet at the same time, you can see the passion for the game when he plays. Guys, back to you.
A steady vet. Thank you, Doris. Here's Crawford after the basket by Milwaukee. Smith with a screen on Red. And Mbamute against Smith. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And there's Joe Johnson on the assist by Smith. Johnson's got 6 points. The Bucks trail. You know, Clark, I think last year's Bucks showed just how much of a difference that a point guard can truly make with the team.
Boy, did they ever. I mean, Brandon Jennings. Sometimes that's all it takes for a team to click is a point guard like Jennings. Quick, mercurial, exciting, explosive, confident. I mean, I think he answered some questions about his overseas adventure in the meantime between his first year and leaving high school.
Crawford working against Red. Joe Johnson on the wing. He's got 6. Johnson left side. And yep, that falls, and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot one from the free throw line.
Tremendous output from Johnson. He has 8 points, and he's had a steal in there too. He's rolling, trying to put them on his back right here.
And the Bucks with some changes. Drew Gooden has checked in for Bogut. Maggette comes in for Carlos Delfino. And it's Selmans in for Michael Redd. That's good from Johnson. Look at Joe Johnson, born in Little Rock, Arkansas. Played for the Razorbacks of the University of Arkansas for 2 years. And Clarkie was taken number 10 overall back in 2001.
Yeah, he was taken by the Celtics and pretty unusual. Traded away halfway through his first season to Phoenix. And it was in Phoenix that he really broke out.
For 3.
Here's Crawford. He's got 9. Now T. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Five to shoot. Crawford dishes to Horford. Shot's good. Horford's got his first 2 points.
They've been trading buckets and trading leads. What outstanding competitors out there.
Outside Jennings. And another basket for Milwaukee.
When he gets it going like this, you got to double team it. That's your only hope.
Here's Atlanta. Here's T. Here's Smith in Atlanta again with the bucket.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
A tight game here in Atlanta. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And the Bucks with some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Gooden. Ilyasova comes in for Mbamute. And it's Dueling in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Bogut. 8 points for him. Stolen.
Make the easy pass. That's what happens when you don't.
Crawford with the ball. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. Crawford against Maggette. Crawford's shot is good. Here's Dueling. 1:04 left in the half. Johnson against Maggette.
Right now being held without a point in this quarter. Goose egg. Really?
Oh, man.
Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
Here's Dueling. He dishes it. Ilyasova down low. Covered by Smith. Showing off the hook shot. They close the gap to 4.
Playing much more conservatively here. I look for them to open it up a bit, to be a little more free-flowing and aggressive.
Now T. Screen by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With 1 second left, again the Hawks score. Here's Dueling. They trail by 6. Here's Maggette. That's in there, Dueling with the assist. Maggette's got 8 points.
Got an open look out there in transition and did not hesitate. That's a nice shot.
Here's Johnson. Can't hit the jumper after freeing himself up with the pump fake. And so we wrap up the first half.
Smith playing very well. He has 12 points and 1 assist. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
Hawks lead by 3.
Halftime at Phillips Arena in a close one. Hello, I'm Damon Bruce, and welcome to the HP Halftime Show. For the Atlanta Hawks, they have the lead against Milwaukee. Physicality taking over the game. They are muscling their way around the paint. An impressive first half for Josh Smith. He has 12 points, also helped out with a pair of rebounds. And for the Bucks, it's a grinded-out effort. They've looked to their bench for scoring, and it's paying big dividends. Brandon Jennings has been on a roll in the first half. He has 8 points and has added a couple assists in this one, too. These two have both turned in some great first-half basketball, and both in line for big games if they keep it up. And now that's it for us here in the studios. Let's send you back to your arena. Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, waiting to call the second half for you.
The second half is now beginning. It's been a close one. Neither team has been able to get an edge. Here's Jennings. 8 points for him. Milwaukee made the playoffs, but they have some room to improve on the road.
Well, 18 up and 23 down. Not terrible, but clearly an area that needs to be polished up a bit, especially if they want to be a dominant team in the East. They've got to get that road win total up.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Jennings and Salmons in the backcourt. Ilyasova and Bogut, they're inside, and Maggette.
Good anticipation for the steal. The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it.
In regards to the Bucks on the road, Clark, you have to like that they improve on their previous mark of 12 games.
No, that's excellent improvement. I mean, that's a 50% improvement, Kevin. I mean, from 12 to 18 wins, that's impressive. So they used to be really bad on the road. Now they're almost average, which is a good move.
And the first one drops. You know, watching the Bucks, you talk about Coach Scott Skiles and what he thinks of this young kid. He says he's a pretty quick study.
Yeah, he is. I mean, the kid's got a terrific head for the game, a thirst for knowledge, and a desire to get better.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Crawford, 11 points in the game. Goes up. Great finish in traffic. Crawford's got 13. You know, talking about Jennings, the other thing Coach Skiles said about him is that he has vision and can score without really containing the ball by himself.
Yeah, and this kid, because of that, he's really a true point guard. I mean, there was some question about that. Is he more of a scorer or a point guard? And he's all of the above. He can get his shot, but he also wants to set other people up.
Now let's check in with the third member of our crew, Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, as you know, Coach Scott Skiles did a fantastic job in leading the Milwaukee Bucks back to success last season. Andrew Bogut, their outstanding center, said he's one of the smartest coaches I've been around as far as defensive spacing and offensive spacing. And he's very tough on himself as he is on us. I know he kills himself as much after tough losses as he kills us, so that's a very good thing to have. Kevin, Skiles has a reputation as a tough coach, but the players in Milwaukee really seem to respect him.
He's done a great job. Thanks, Doris. And that one misses. Well, if you fail once, try again. That's what Ilyasova did. He didn't make a big impact in his first go-around. Then Clark, remember, went to Europe for a few seasons. Came back to the Bucks, ready to contribute, and he did.
Yes, he did. He's able to make threes, and when you can do that at his position, he's kind of that new stretch four position player, if you will. Big guy that can get out there and knock down perimeter shots to help spread the floor. He's got to get a little stronger so he can do a better job rebounding. He's actually a pretty high-energy rebounder right now, and he plays with great effort. So I think as he gets stronger, he'll just enhance the kinds of things that he's able to do even now.
Pass to Horford. Shot clock at 2. Johnson nails the triple. Johnson's got 12.
For a player of his skill, it's going to take a lot better defense than that.
Jennings kicks to Ilyasova. Takes a 3. That's good. He has 7. Here's Crawford. 13 points in the game. Back to Horford. Bogut on him. Horford against Bogut. Takes it up. Horford, good. Horford's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's an excellent job of getting to the bucket. They're rolling to start this half. Everything is clicking.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Here's Bogut. He's got 8. Salmons gets the bucket.
Great pass into the lane. They'll take that one every time.
The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Smith. Kept alive. Here's Horford. And laid in. Nice play. Horford's got 6.
Snares the offensive rebound, then sends it home.
And here's Jennings. 10 points for him. Here's Maggette, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Assisted by Brandon.
Here's Crawford. 3-point lead. Great anticipation. Pass to Jennings. Salmons from outside. The shot is off. And it's the Hawks' ball. 3-point lead. Backing him down is Johnson. The 10-footer. The shot is off. And the Bucks going the other way right now. Here's Jennings. Here's Maggette. And another basket for Milwaukee.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
The Hawks leading. Now T. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Smith playing very well. He has 12 points and 1 assist. What touch he's got out there. He's hardly missed anything.
Shooting for Atlanta. Josh Smith. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Pachulia, he's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Mbaamute's checked in for Milwaukee. Red comes in for John Salmons. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here is Jennings. He's got 10. And here's Mbaamute over Smith. Mbaamute can't get it to go.
Ill-advised shot there. No question about it.
Bucks ball.
Bucks trail by 3. Jennings passes to Mbaamute. Outside Jennings. It's hauled in by Smith.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game and he still hasn't registered a single point.
He's guarded by Mbaamute. Smith. And in there for 2 as he lays it up and in. Smith's got 16 points. So it's Milwaukee now. It's a 5-point game. Jennings with the ball. 1 second left. And he makes it look so easy, laying it right in. He's got 12. And so this one is hotly contested as we end the third. You look at Josh Smith in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Absolutely. He's scoring well, and he's doing it with excellent efficiency. That's the key. He's playing within himself and getting good looks.
We'll be right back here from Atlanta. Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Let's go to Doris Burke.
Come on, man.
Hi, guys. Well, it was the stretch by the Hawks that garners the Sprite Spark today. With their run in the second quarter, they jumped on them early and have continued to hold their ground, guys.
Doris, thank you. Big scoring run there was the spark they needed.
Everything started to synergize, and once the ball was rolling, there was no stopping them.
Here's Crawford. Johnson, Smith, and Horford are their front court. Crawford out there with Teague. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Here's Crawford. Buries the free throw line jumper.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
And here's Jennings. Here's Gooden working on Horford. Here's Jennings. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot two here.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. You got to stop the layup there. Make him earn his points from the line.
At the line for the Bucks, Brandon Jennings. 2 shots. Under 6.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You can tell that they're feeling a sense of urgency here. They're not settling for the jump shot as much. Instead, they're working that ball inside and getting to the foul line, making the officials call foul.
Right against Crawford. Back to Smith. Crawford, guarded by Red. Just 5 to shoot. It's blocked. Bucks trail by 3. Here's the break. Here's Mbamute. Delfino, good.
Wow. It's been all offense all game. Everybody's got the hot hand.
Mbamute against Smith. Now Teague. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Off the screen. Nice shot by Smith. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Terrific pick to set up that basket. The little things are the big things, and they can always make a difference.
Timeout called the Bucks. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He was looking to motivate them, saying, these are the games that you can win. If you hustle a bit harder than them, we can do it. Every loose ball is ours. Go out there and take it from them. Let's see how much hustle they have in them, guys.
Making a switch here, the Bucks. Here is Jennings. Dumps it off. Corey Maggette on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Bogut. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Once he gets you inside like that, you're done. It's over. You can't guard him. His post game is just too powerful.
Pass to Johnson. Open look. Bullseye.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Jennings with the ball. Bogut backing him down. And here's Jennings. To tie it up. And that's collected by Smith.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Here's Johnson. It's in.
No wasted opportunities for him. He's been as efficient as a heat pump.
Outside Jennings. Maggette right side. Over Johnson. No good from Maggette.
Great defense there. Challenged the path of the shooter, which caused the miss.
Johnson can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 5. Selmans kicks to Jennings. Fades away. And again, the Bucks miss.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star players.
Johnson dishes to Horford.
That's how you do it. That was a nice setup. I mean, the pick was in the right place, right where it should have been.
Followed the strategy that is mapped out on the sideline. Those timeouts mean a lot for these guys.
Yes, they do.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Mba'amute. Here's Bogut working on Horford. Bogut kicks to Jennings. And he drops it in on the waist.
Really did a good job getting that ball deep in that possession, and it paid off.
Here's Crawford. Again, the Hawks score.
Boy, the offense was firing on all cylinders that time.
Here's Jennings. Salmons against Crawford. And here's Jennings outside. Kept alive. Here's Bogut. Puts the hammer down.
And look at how he posed on the rim for a few seconds after that one. That's never going to endear you to your opponents. They don't like that kind of stuff.
No, he was enjoying that one so much he didn't want to let go.
Yeah, I think he was throwing salt in the wound, though.
And so here is Atlanta after the basket by Milwaukee. Smith outside. Cans the shot. Smith's got 20.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Here's Bogut. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Way to distribute the basketball.
Here's Crawford. The Hawks with an excellent chance to put the nail in the coffin. And there's the intentional foul.
First personal foul, team first.
Here's Smith. Johnson covered by Maggette.
Bucks foul ball. Ruslan Ilyasova. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Off target on the first.
Josh Smith taking 2 shots.
Sinks the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 6. 30 seconds left to the fourth. Clark, what are your thoughts?
There's not much time left here. They need to score quickly and then intentionally foul to send the other team to the foul line.
Here's Jennings. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
And it's the Hawks with the ball. They lead by 4. And so there's the intentional foul.
Bucks foul with the ball. Gordon again. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting from there. Jamal Crawford. 2 shots.
Sinks the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Hits them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. He drained them all to raise the lead.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're losing by 6. 22 seconds left in the game. Clark, what's your take?
You have to be impressed by their tenacity. Still fighting, but the odds are definitely not in their favor. They need to hit a quick shot here, preferably of 3, and then foul.
Here is Jennings. Tipped. Here's Ilyasova. Scooped up. Outside Jennings. Let's go with a 3. Blocked, but they get it back. Connects. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Brand Player of the Game, Josh Smith.